That's an important
Fair
part.
enough.
There is a 10-minute window before media like me are allowed to go in.
Yeah.
And the moment I get in, I always feel like there's being something swept up. That's the real fun part. But Chris, when we look back to those days, we're just talking about the Shane Bieber edition here in Toronto. He'll be having his first start in Toronto coming up in a couple of weeks. You were there for that big David Price debut back in 2015 and some of those big additions. What was it like adding superstar talent to a team that was really getting some momentum? What do you remember about that feeling in the city that we could be seeing here again pretty soon?
It was awesome. I mean, it was electric. Osuna and I were doing an autograph signing in the morning at the mall, and we came. Him and I took a Uber, got a car service back to the stadium, and people had been asking us all morning if we thought we were going to get Price. I'm like, that's above my pay grade, man. I don't, I don't make those decisions. And then we walked in, and we saw him clear in the locker, and I think it was a little bit different, right? We were trending in the right direction. We had made some trades already, and we were behind. We were 7 games back in the
Yeah.
division at the time, and I think we all saw greener pastures ahead. And getting him was, it was such a magical moment. Like the city responded so well, and I'll never forget his first start. And Kevin Durant was at the game wearing a David Price jersey,
That's
and
right.
the stadium was packed. And we actually ended up seeing KD at everybody went to the OVO Drake concert after, and I'm standing next to Kevin Durant, and I was thinking to myself, "Am I cool enough to be standing next to him right now?" Um, that's how you knew. Like that was such a telling moment to me about how real it was. Right? We were good, and we knew it. And I think it sparked us in a way that I'm not going to sit here and say we couldn't have done it without him, but it certainly created a different energy in the clubhouse and a different buzz in the city. That's for sure.
I like what you said there. You obviously you were thinking positive anyway, but this adds to it. In this case, to have Scherzer already on staff and a guy like Bieber walk in the door, I mean, that's like having this human resource that also delivers as a player. But I mean, it's great conversations with these guys too, right?
Yeah, the veteran presence that you talk about, the clubhouse presence, stuff's real. And I think every guy from our team that you probably talked to has alluded to it in some way, shape, or form. And you really want guys that are just good clubhouse guys that want to help everybody around them get better. And I did an interview a couple weeks ago, and somebody asked me about how the young guys maintain what they're doing. And I said it's the onus is on the older guys to just remind them to just keep playing, guys. Like just play. Don't worry about your numbers. Don't worry about what the end of the year looks like, because if we just focus on the moment, special stuff's going to happen, and then you get to go play in that tournament in October, which it's magical, right? Like it's the thing you sit there and dream about when you're a kid, and there's nothing like it. I don't, I didn't play in the postseason anywhere else, but I can't imagine it feeling like it did in Toronto, right? Kansas City was grimy and tricky, just because it's, I don't know, it's fall in the Midwest, and you feel the sunset, and it's like, it's like haunted houses type feelings. And the crowd got loud, but there's nothing like Rogers Center shaking. That place is special.